Thank you. I'd like to call this meeting to order of the Portage Lakes Joint Vocational School Board Meeting on Thursday, November 20th at 2025 at 6 p.m. Laurel, will you call the roll, please?
Sure. Mr. Shinaki?
Here.
Mr. Cohen?
Here.
Mr. Bowser?
Here.
Mr. Furlong?
Here.
Mr. Hofer?
Here.
Mr. Jividen?
Here.
Mr. Mason?
Here.
Mrs. McGraw? Here. Mr. Sponseller?
Here.
Thank you. Would you all rise to the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag?
To the right-hand corner.
Either or. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Has it always been there?
Go to the little one in the back.
All right.
Item number 4, since we have 3 visitors' comments, we have visitors' comments. Y'all care to have a visitor's comment? Okay, that's fine. Then we'll just roll right into item number 5, treasurer's reports and recommendations. Laurel, you're up.
Sure. I just wanted to mention a couple of things today. In October, Ohio School Plan performed a risk assessment for our facility. And the purpose of this review is to gain an understanding of the services that we provide and to assist in identifying any existing or potential liability on our property and our fleet exposures with our vehicles and so forth. And the great thing is that after this review, they had absolutely nothing, no recommendations. They said that what we're doing is spot on. They did provide a couple of checklists and things like that and said, I don't know what kind, if these might be helpful to you, but did pass those along. But they were very pleased with our facility, the way we maintain it, and all of our security and safety protocols that we have here. So that was exciting news to share. Our audit has begun, and you may have received an email that went out yesterday. It is for a document called the FRAC, which you would have also complete at your home schools, and that is the Fraud Risk Assessment Questionnaire. So if you would be so kind as to get that completed and returned, our audit is moving fast this year. So that can always hold up their turnaround time, and you looking at that as soon as possible would be very much appreciated. Next is if any of you have changed residences this year, if you've moved, have a new address, have any updates of those sorts, please make sure you let me know. W-2s are going to be processed here in, less than 2 months. So I want to make sure that I have everybody's proper address and so forth. Okay, so just a reminder. And lastly, I'd like to wish you and your families a very happy Thanksgiving. This is a very good time to be, grateful for, all of you to be here on our board and support myself, Lisa, and our entire team that run this building each and every day, and most importantly, to support our students. Thank you very much. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll right into item 5.
It is recommended that the board approve the minutes of the regular meeting of October 16th, 2025, as presented.
So moved.
Second. Mr. Janaki. Mr. Furlong. Any discussion? Hearing none. Laurel, you can call the roll, please.
Mr. Shinaki?
Yes.
Mr. Furlong?
Yes.
Mr. Hofer?
Yes.
Mr. Jividen?
Yes.
Mrs. McGraw? Yes. Mr. Mason?
Yes.
Mr. Sponseller?
Yes.
Mr. Cohen?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Motion passes. It is recommended that the board approve the financial statement, the financial reports, check register, bank reconciliation, and comparative financial report for the month of October 25, as presented, subject to audit.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Jividen.
And Sponseller.
Mr. Sponseller, any discussion?
Just thank you for putting that together. So easy to read. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Hearing none. Laurel, you may call the roll, please.
Mr. Jividen?
Yes.
Mr. Sponseller?
Yes.
Mr. Shinaki?
Yes.
Mr. Cohen?
Yes.
Mr. Fauser?
Yes.
Mr. Furlong?
Yes.
Mr. Hofer?
Yes.
Mrs. McGraw? Mr. Mason?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Before we move to item 6, Laurel ran off a few things there. Anybody care to comment? I didn't mean to shut anybody down. Comments? Okay. Then hearing none, we'll move right into item number 6, superintendent's reports and recommendations.
And we'll go ahead and start with Mr. Clark.
Since our last visit, quite a bit going on, and I was writing them all down last weekend in preparation, and Chris Berman came on with his fastest 3 minutes in sports, and I was like, man, I should do that. And I started practicing it.
Not too many
but
people.
Good idea.
Yeah, I'm not fast enough, so that takes a lot of skill, actually. He doesn't make it look very hard. But since we've been apart, we had an enrollment and enlistment fair that went on. We had upward of 22 different groups that came in and met with our students, and a lot of good connections were made. New connections were made with people that we hadn't previously had some connections with, so that's always a good thing. Our cause programs, they have dispensaries which can keep their chemicals and all their types of things in, and our high school dispensary was looking pretty shabby. And our building trades and electrical students, along with the help of Mr. Dunleavy, have completely revamped that. All new cabinets, all new plumbing, all new sinks, and 100% student-led. You have a chance to walk up and take a peek at that. It's not completely done. There's still fine-tuning, but it's always nice to see when we can get things done through the school and that learning goes on for them. Some visits that we had 2 days of the State Highway Patrol that came to Law and Criminal Justice program, and they had a very eye-opening experience in some of the differences between police departments and the Highway Patrol. I did get to peek in on that one, so that was pretty nice. First time we had Metalis come in, former Timken, and spoke with the automation program, and they're coming back and going to meet with a few of our programs looking at some summer co-op opportunities, and they're very interested in working with our students, so looking forward to that. Some professional speakers that came in, and I probably missed a couple, but HVAC, pre-nursing, manual, DCM, auto, welding, dental assisting, they all had professional speakers come in and meet with the kids. And it's a struggle because we have opportunities to go on a gazillion field trips, and they're all very, very valuable field trips. But we run into the problem of pulling them from your home schools, and you're losing out on academics, and you're losing out on teachers saying this kid's been gone 8 times, and what's going on here. So we've kind of challenged the staff with getting people to come to us more, and that's starting to happen, so that's good to see. We had Halloween Donut Day. We had our advisory day. Culinary Arts, as always, did an outstanding job of feeding 100+ people with omelets in about 43 minutes, I think it was. So they whipped them through. I want to thank Mr. Paranod for an outstanding Veterans Day video. If you didn't get to see that, students and staff all brought in a lot of photos from family, and we tried to get some older photos and did a really nice job. It was kind of nice to see the generations there in that. Had our 8th grade visits. They all went well. I think they all made it back, so that was good. Building trades did another concrete pour out back, and it's always fun when you see the concrete drivers come in, because they just want to get in there and play with the kids, and they want to tell them what they know. They're not usually the ones, they're the ones distributing the concrete, but they know how to do it too, but they don't get to do it too much. So it was fun to see that guy back there, and I think they all got to blow the air horn until I walked back there and ended the blow horn going.
Took away the fun.
We had our sophomore visits that just ended today. We obviously have our sophomore career exploration night going on here. Currently we have 11 students in Columbus at the Skills USA Leadership Conference. So haven't received any good or bad word about that, but I know it's an excellent opportunity for those students to go down every year. And then just looking at the agenda, it made me think today when I was looking at the agenda today was Kyle Anchor is going to be later on your agenda to approve. And it's really nice when you see a student come in, go through your program, and then the next time I see him, he's running radar on me in Lawrence Township, And I see him about once every 2 weeks in Lawrence Township, and now he's waving and everything, and now he's gonna come in and substitute for us on the safety and security team. And just a high-quality student, and just to see him grow, it's really an awesome experience. So that's kind of a highlight of the high school. In a nutshell, a lot more went on than that, but we're all here for the Students of the Month. And Lucas, thank you for being here, because if you weren't here, we wouldn't have any Students of the Month here. I don't think, well, one time I had perfect Student of the Month attendance, but I've never had none. So that's pretty good for 5 years, but kids are busy, and a lot of them are out working and doing other things. So thank you, Lucas. It's Lucas Halverson, right? Come on and stand up here, Lucas. And I had a request from the video crew that we're gonna have you turn and face this way first and get a little video time up here with these guys while I read this to you, because they wanna see your reaction.
Oh, poor
I'm
Lucas.
putting you on the spot pretty hard, right?
Poor guy.
Lucas is coming to us from Greene, and he's an 11th grader. He is in the electrical program, and interestingly enough, all of the 4 Students of the Month are 11th graders, and you can see as we're getting into the school year and moving forward, a lot of them were seniors before, and now the lab instructors are really starting to get to know the juniors, and they're starting to stand out just like Lucas. Mr. Burdick says Lucas is a consistent and high-achieving student. While he has a quiet demeanor, he is always polite and professional. His dedication is immediately evident through his great attendance record. In the classroom, Lucas takes the related work very seriously. He is a model student who actively studies, takes detailed notes, and participates in review sessions. In the lab, Lucas's work ethic is just flat out impressive. He is a top-level performer who works hard and is never off task. He demonstrates a great mechanical ability and a deep understanding of his craft. He is a positive example for his peers. That's a lot of nice words for somebody that's known you for 3 months, so keep that up. Congratulations. And I had a little question here for Lucas. Let's see if I can find yours in here. I hope I can. Yes. So if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? And that would be a mozzarella stick. First time I got mozzarella stick. What is one thing you're learning now or recently learned? I am currently learning about electricity and focusing on being an electrician. That's awesome, because that's the answer that we look for, right? That's what you're here for, that's what you're doing, and it sounds like you're doing a great job doing it. If you could be an animal for a day, what would you be and why? I would definitely be a duck or some kind of bird, because I think it would be awesome to fly. So once again, congratulations. Congratulations, family. Always just kind young man walking through our halls, and every time I've stepped in the lab, I see this exactly, him just on task and working. So keep up the good work. I'm sure you're going to go far. Congratulations. Our other students from Coventry, Mason Green in our HVAC program, Victoria Barlow from Springfield, she's in dental, and Eva Brown from Manchester, who is in med tech. So all nice things about them. They get posted on our Facebook too, thanks to Ms. Halpert. So that's all good. Family and Lucas, if you guys want to step out and not be part of the riveting rest of the board meeting, you may do that. No? Or if you'd like to sit.
Take your parents to dinner.
Great career pick. I was a pro electrician, so awesome.
Keep it up. It's democracy in action.
Robert's rules of order. Robert's rules of order. Parliamentary procedure. Nothing.
I know.
Nothing. All right. Whatever.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. I'll just go really quickly with a couple of updates for you. In terms of job placement, this is where our seniors can leave at 11:30, and instead of going to their lab, they go out on the job site. We've had a lot over the months of October, and I want to highlight some of the employers that have picked up some of our students. Claiborne Ford in Kent, and we have a wonderful supporter there, an alum from our adult program years ago, Tom Alcorn, and so that's a fantastic program. J-Rail Transport, Smith Racing and Off-Road, Buckeye Plumbing, SEM Construction, Schultz Design and Construction, A&S Truck Repair, Pleasant View Healthcare Center, our STNAs are starting to go out, Canton Christian Home, St. Luke Lutheran in Portage Lakes. So all of those have picked up some of our students over the last month. So we're thrilled to see that. And then every week we get a placement update where we ask their supervisors to comment and rate the students. The comments are always fantastic. So I just wanted to read a couple of them to you. Good to work with, smart, does a really great job asking really good questions. Willing to learn and attitude is outstanding. Great attitude, learning at amazing rate. Great time management and work ethic. Very caring and shows in her work. I mean, and every week we get these. And so sometimes I'll just be sitting there and I'll be thinking, how am I going to get all this done? And I'll get that and I'll look at what our kids are doing out there, and it's really incredible. It's just wonderful to see all such positive feedback. For adult ed, we had a fantastic visit from the Board of Nursing, which is always very stressful and very tough. We met all of their standards, which means we did okay, which means we're not on their radar, which is a great thing. So thank you to Marcia Keim for all her hard work on that. Also in adult ed, we're focusing on retention. So every year I like to set a goal for us to really strive for as a team. This year we're hoping for cumulatively over 80% retention through all of our courses. Right now in our daytime classes, we have a 91% retention rate, which for around Thanksgiving is pretty solid. We're thrilled with that. For our evening classes, we're at an 83%, but total, we're at an 87%. So it's nice to see that, and I'm hoping for that 80%. And then, of course, with reporting season, which we're in the thick of, just wanted to let you know some of the things that we report on for adult ed, some of the things that those higher ed entities are interested in. Obviously, it's a lot of demographics, race, ethnicity, age, if this is a student's first time in higher education of any kind. But then we are constantly rated on completion, placement, and licensure. Did you get the students through? Did you find them work? And were they certified or licensed before they left you? So those are really the things that we strive to achieve both with our high school students and our adult students. So at this point, we normally highlight a specific program, but tonight we're going to highlight the whole building because it is open. I would encourage you after this meeting to run and take a look around. All the labs are open, all the lab instructors are here, but we will continue our lab highlight again next month. And just to say, as the last thing, I am so thankful to be here daily. And I think if you asked any one of our staff, they would all say the exact same thing. We are super lucky here, and please don't think that there's a day that goes by that we don't know that. The Neon Line students and the kids from our culinary arts department made you a treat. I think this is going to be a regular thing, just to say thank you to all of them to all of you for your support. I took it upon myself to sample the cookies earlier. I sampled several of them just to make sure they were all right, and they are okay. So I would recommend them. But thank you for your support. This is a wonderful place to be, and incredible things happen here every day. We're grateful to you. So 6-2, employment. We have Kyle, who Principal Clark mentioned. It's lovely to see him back in the building. So we have an adult ed contract for Kyle and a high school one-year limited contract for Kyle and for Shad Berger. It is recommended that the board approve the employment contracts listed above.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Laura. Dan? Any discussion? Hearing none. Laura, may call the roll, please?
Mrs. McGraw? Yes. Mr. Fauser?
Yes.
Mr. Furlong?
Yes.
Mr. Hofer?
Yes.
Mr. Jividen?
Yes.
Mr. Mason?
Yes.
Mr. Sponseller?
Yes.
Mr. Shinaki?
Yes.
Mr. Cohen?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Item 6-3, resignations, Christian Wagner and Shad Berger. It is recommended that the board approve the resignations listed above.
So moved.
Second.
So, Mr. Sponsor? Or is it Mr. Furlong?
It was Mr. Furlong.
Thank you. And Mr. Cohen? Any discussion? Then hearing none, call the roll, please.
Mr. Furlong?
Yes.
Mr. Cohen?
Yes.
Mr. Fauser?
Yes.
Mr. Hofer?
Yes.
Mr. Jividen?
Yes.
Mrs. McGraw? Yes. Mr. Mason?
Yes.
Mr. Sponseller?
Yes.
Mr. Shinaki?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Item 6-4 is an addition to the substitute list for our custodial maintenance staff. It is recommended that the board approve the employee listed above and add them to the 25-26 substitute list.
So moved.
I'll second that. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the roll, please.
Mr. Sponseller,
Yes.
Mr. Hofer,
Yes.
Mr. Jividen,
Yes.
Mrs. McGraw, Mr. Mason,
Yes.
Mr. Schnacky,
Yes.
Mr. Cohen,
Yes.
Mr. Fauser.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Item 6.5, board policy updates. I'll just go through these really quickly. The first one relates to OPES, which is the Principal Evaluation System. We follow that and have for some time. That's just minor wording, etc. The second one is about alternative pathways to an administrative license. We don't have that problem generally in this area. We generally have plenty of administrators to apply for positions, but this is really for areas that do not. And then the last one is all about restraint and seclusion. It is recommended that the board approve the board policies listed above.
So moved.
Thank you, Jason. For a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Mason. Any discussion on these? And hearing none, call the roll, please.
Mr. Jividen,
Yes.
Mr. Mason,
Yes.
Mr. Sponseller,
Yes.
Mr. Schnacky,
Yes.
Mr. Cohen,
Yes.
Mr. Fauser,
Yes.
Mr. Furlong,
Yes.
Mr. Hofer,
Yes.
Mrs. McGraw. Motion passes.
And that concludes the superintendent's report.
Okay, we'll move right into item number 7. Is there any new business that needs to come before the board? Then hearing none, or seeing none, we'll move right into board members informal. Ladies first.
Thank you guys for doing such a good job, but, I mean, it's nice to see everything off to a good start. The board, advisory board is really fun. I look forward to that every year, and just really great to see the kids making omelets, and all the food was delicious, and the program just works really well. I'm glad to be part of it.
Thank you for coming.
You had me at there may be cookies or desserts.
Answer.
No, thank you all for what you're doing here, Principal Clark and Jen and Lisa and Laurel, and just thank you guys. It's been, I enjoy the updates every week. I enjoy hearing, via email or what's going on. So I think it's really cool to have the adult ed, the goal 80%, and we're at 87 combined right now. So still on target, still on trend, which is great. Biased, obviously, because I represent Green, to see Lucas today. So that was really, really nice to hear some of the attributes and some of the things that he has. And I think that's so cool that you're receiving those updates on those comments from the employers. And there's some real heavy hitters in that list. I mean, we probably hear Claiborne and everybody has the theme song in their head, right?
They're closer
It's like,
than you think.
It's not just like it's a 3-person operation. It's well-known businesses and organizations that are, hiring, bringing our students in, giving them that exposure. So I think that's awesome. So keep up the good work. And have a good Thanksgiving, everyone.
Oh, Eric covered a lot of bases there. Thank you. I did get to come and enjoy the Neon Lime last month, and it was absolutely amazing. The young man that served my dad and I was just nervous and awesome all at the same time. And he actually thanked us for being patient, and I just thought his posture and his ability to overcome when he was nervous was great. So really enjoyed that. And they brought more, so.
I just want to say, it's always impressive to see 8th graders come to want to enroll here, 10th graders want to come and enroll here. I mean, the excitement and the enthusiasm, and like you were saying, it's a win-win. You do your classroom here, you go out in the field and do the job with hands-on, and what an opportunity. I mean, and then they let you know how they're doing, and that's great. And thank you for the cookies. I'm not allowed to eat them, but I give them to my grandson and my wife.
They'll like them.
But no, it's and Donnie, I know the election was close. We're gonna miss you, man. I mean,
I'll still be around.
we're gonna
No
miss you.
worries.
one more.
No worries.
Well, you got one more, you can go.
Kill
One more meeting.
Yeah.
But,
I might be sick that day. I'm just playing.
You are.
and, everybody have a happy and blessed Thanksgiving.
Mr. Cohen?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Two-week curveball.
spiced it up.
You're going down the line, and then Hofer just throws it all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Wow.
You just never know what kind of,
I know. And they've covered everything, pretty much. Looking forward to these cookies. And Rick, if you don't want to give them to your grandson, you've got colleagues here that'll take them. I'm just saying.
He won't know.
You'll never know.
But another fantastic month, and always great to see our students of the month. Looking forward to more people being recruited to this fantastic facility, and just everybody have a nice Thanksgiving.
With Thanksgiving coming up, I think it's important to remind ourselves of the things that we're grateful for. And I'm more than grateful for this opportunity to serve on this board, but also the opportunity that we give to the kids. And just, I mean, it goes so much deeper than that. We live in such a spoiled, rich country that has so many opportunities for people, especially our kids. And it's not perfect by any means, but there are so many countries across the world that don't have the opportunities to send their kids to do things like this. And they get to go from their high schools, and they usually don't pay anything at all. And they get to go right out into the workforce, and they get set up for a good career. And that's phenomenal that we get to do that for them. And I think that we should be grateful for that, because that's not something we're entitled to by any means. It's through hard work of others, especially our administrators and our community and the parents, that allow this stuff to happen. It's not free. It doesn't just happen. And we also celebrate Veterans Day, and those people also make sure that we keep these things free and the freedom to choose these kind of things for our kids and for our community, and I'm very thankful for that.
I just want to say that it's always a little bit of a shock when we go right from, hey, we're getting started, to staring at mid-year. Like,
Right.
there's the middle of the year already. There's just so much going on. It moves so fast. It's impressive, all that you all managed to get done in what feels like a very compressed timeline. And then, of course, the issue, you're talking about the placement and what we're able to do from a placement perspective with these young students, getting into the workforce and getting hands-on experience in the workplace is so immensely valuable. And the breadth of participants in that program, the different companies, different organizations that are taking on these students, it's a huge value to future employers and to the students themselves. So kudos to everyone involved, and I really appreciate getting the updates and enjoying that. So thanks.
Okay, and I've gone to the risk assessment, and good job on all that and keeping those two things all straight. Mr. Clark, can't go by without saying something. Now, when you take a look at these things that you're fixing, do you ever take a picture beforehand and then a picture when it's over?
Like
Yeah.
with the concrete?
Yeah, like a concrete pad, or you're gonna change around a room, those types of things. Because I did a little bit of handiwork, like changing around some things in the house, and everyone goes, well, what did it look like before? And I go, ooh, I should have taken a picture. Because, it's a history thing, but you have the pictures for a little bit for conversation's sake, and then you throw it away. And number two, on your state highway patrol, I actually saw a car that they come out with the recruiting car that has SHP on the side of it. It starts in the middle of the back window and it comes all the way around to the front fender. From the back driver's side comes all the way up the other side, SHP on those things. And it had recruiting written on the other side of it. So the stadies are doing a big push out there, and it's good that they're coming here. No, you can read that both ways, can't you? The staff, no, and then the retention rate, how can you not go on that? And thank you for such a nice statement. I don't think if I practiced, I could have done something as well as that. That was beautiful, his statements and stuff, and especially coming from the youngest person on the dais there, and that was.
How do you know?
That was, yeah. Anyway, you've been counting backwards for the last 50.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought that was very, very nice, and I thought I'd say something in public for the betterment of all. Thank you very much. Emily.
Thank you, board members, for your comments. I'm going to add nothing to what you have said. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. What I'm going to share an update from Columbus, at the Capitol Conference. You're probably not going to be very happy because you're going to leave a little sad, a little mad. So,
Way to bring us down.
We were looking for half.
well,
That's the cookie time.
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah, it might be time to crack open that cookie and bite into it. This is business, and it's unfortunate. What I put out in front of you is a snapshot of Dr. Howard Fleeter's presentation from the Ohio Policy Educational Institute. He was first quoted back in 1997 in the first DeRolf case. So if you look at that, by year at this pace that we're on now with the Ohio legislature, when they started with four-year 22 with the F-18 year inputs, the state was funding public schools at 41.6%. As it stands now, I'm not going to read all this to you, but maybe we can put that up. If you'll hold that so Mr. Chenoweth can zoom in on that, because it's he shared that with all of us delegates. By the year, if we stay on track for year 27, we'll be at 32.2%. And if you go all the way to the bottom, FY 25 is the first year since at least FY 1999. 1999, that the state share was actually below 40%. So, if you have that to munch over, it doesn't make you very happy, which I have always said we need to write our legislatures and stay engaged. More so next year than we have this year. I know we have one more meeting. I will send this whole presentation out to you. And then there's last night, down at the Ohio legislature, I took a snapshot. House Bill 129, which I have talked about, House Bill 186, House Bill 309, and 335. So House Bill 129 implements a check on tax hikes by counting emergency substitute incremental growth, conversion levies, and property tax portions of combined levies towards the 20 mil floor, closing loopholes and slowing tax spikes. Some of that I understand. Moving on to House Bill 186. Establishes a new inflation cap credit that prevents increases in school district taxes from exceeding the rate of inflation, giving $1.7 billion back to taxpayers, provides another $800 million in relief to homeowners over the next 4 years by phasing out the non-business credit. House Bill 309. Slashes unnecessary collections by expanding the county budget commission's authority to modify levies and trim high millage rates, shielding Ohioans from overly excessive tax bills. These are snippets. So how all this is going to work? Our district has we're in two different counties. So now we're going to have to deal not only with Summit's County Budget Commission, we're going to have to deal with Portage for that little section that we have. There are some districts that have 3 and 4 counties, so that's going to create some confusion. And lastly, House Bill 335 caps the inside millage to inflation, which is your 10 mils, ensuring no large spikes in unvoted tax increases by providing $763 million in property tax relief over the next 3 years. So in his presentation, Dr. Howard Fleeter said it this way. So this just passed, so we'll not get to the county tax commissions to make any influence in your January 2026 taxes. So those will either remain same or bounce just a little bit. In July, when all of this kicks in, you'll probably see, of 2026, you'll probably see your taxes go down because of, in our district, we were hit with some 40-some% in some areas. You'll see, and that's why the $800 million's in there. That will help offset to some of the school districts because there's going to be, the way I understand it, some relief to property tax owners. Then, in January of '27, your property taxes are going to come back up a little bit related to inflation. Dr. Howard Fluter was very explicit when I sat in on it, and it basically said this was a Band-Aid. It's not a long-term fix. So that's why I say again, each one of your school districts that is involved here, be engaged with your legislature. That would be Jack Daniels for the rep, 60 for 32, and I believe it's Casey Weinstein on the senator side.
For ours, for us it is.
So I will be pushing this as a regular board member, hopefully if I return to PLCC next year and along with in Springfield. So it's imperative that we keep the pressure on. I don't see this getting any better anytime soon.
Status, these are all they've all cleared to send to the desk?
They're on
Yes.
the governor's desk.
Have they, okay, because
Yeah, they passed last night at about 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I'll send you a recap from BASA, the Buckeye Association of School Administrators, tomorrow. It will show you what's on the governor's desk and how it was tweaked a little bit. So
Yeah.
I'll get that to you in the morning.
That would be great.
Sure.
Yeah. Not a happy report, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
But as
Factual.
my father always said, it's factual,
Facts are
always
the
tell,
facts.
always tell the truth, you know? So that's my report. So everybody, I think, have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you to the staff. Please tell the staff for us, since we don't get to see them, because I want to get out there and engage people. So with that being said, is there anything else that we want to, anybody else, anything want to say? Hearing none, then the chair seeks a motion to adjourn so we can go fellowship.
Second.
Mrs. McGraw? Yes. Mr. Furlong?
Yes.
Mr. Hofer?
Yes.
Mr. Jividen?
Yes.
Mr. Mason?
Yes.
Mr. Sponseller?
Yes.
Mr. Shinaki?
Yes.
Mr. Cohen?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Motion passes.
We stand adjourned.
Email addresses. Please tell me you're getting all my.
I do.